Good afternoon, Jim Wilson here, Principal Wilson Haynes Solicitors and Conveyancers on the beautiful southern Gold Coast Tweed. Now in our practice we do quite a bit of litigation, mainly for plaintiffs, and I want to talk to you today about somebody, if it's you, who might want to sue a professional advisor or another company that you believe has not given you good advice or has attended to your requirements such that you are out of pocket. Now let me just issue a word of caution here. These organisations have what's called professional indemnity insurance. Major organisations that are insurance companies which underwrite this particular risk for the advising company. Now, you don't take these organisations on lightly, because when you commence an action against, let's say it's a law firm or a financial planning firm, heaven forbid, then they immediately have to refer that to their professional indemnity insurer, who appoints one of the biggest law firms in Australia to act for them, and whose role it is to make it as difficult and as costly as possible for you to make any inroads at all into your claim. So the most important thing to understand is, when you are dealing with professional advisors, keep good notes, keep good files, and before you even go to see a lawyer about suing somebody who's done you wrong, where there might be a professional indemnity insurer involved, behind whom will be a massive law firm, what you need to do is sit down and write out all the facts and circumstances and draft up a statement, so that when you go to see your solicitor and or a barrister in due course, that very early on an assessment can be made as to the liability and the probability of liability sheeting home to the defendant, the advisor, and also how much, which is called quantum, how much you might receive. This is a very, very serious matter for all consumers to think about. It's not one where, oh, well, we'll sue X, Y, and Z because they gave us bad advice. It's much, much more difficult than that to make any inroads, and the costs, as we have found acting for plaintiffs in these areas, where I might add we've been successful, it's only through proper preparation and presentation that you've got really much chance at all, and I counsel everyone who's listening to this video to think along those lines. Jim Wilson, Principal Wilson Haynes Solicitors, Conveyancers and Business Advisors on the beautiful southern Gold Coast Tweed.